Okay, I know that I said that the next video was going to be about how to clean the tanks, but I've seen some videos on YouTube concerning other people doing little reviews of certain tanks, and this is the Kanger Tech ProTank II, and I have it on a smoke battery. It's a 1300 mAh battery. It has settings that go from 3.2 volts, which is 4.0 watts, all the way up to 4.8 volts, which is 12 watts. Um, I run it at 4.0 volts, which is 8 watts, and it works out really well for me. It's got a really good vapor to it. It really gives you a lot of vapor. It does have 4 air vents down at the bottom that allow the air to come through, and it's not very airy. I know some of the complaints for the ProTank 1 was that it was too airy. The ProTank 2 is not as airy. As a matter of fact, I don't get any whistle or any kind of sounds at all whenever I use mine. But I have done a little bit of modification to mine to ensure that the airflow is just exactly the way I want it. But even stock, they really work very well. Mine is a stainless steel smoke 1300 mAh battery, and then of course it has the beauty ring right here. Show you what that looks like if I take that off. Um, this is all 510 threaded. Um, this is what the battery looks like without the anything on it. It's just got the thin little lines to it. It's a 510, and then you put the beauty ring back on like that, and you have this and the Kanger, which of course you can turn it upside down, and you can see it's got juice in it. It will not drip. Loading it is the same way. You take the bottom part of it off, you fill it up. Usually I fill mine about where you can see the little ring right here, not this ring up here, but the little metal piece right there. You can see that. That's usually where I fill mine to. Of course, I've been puffing on this one so it's not as full, but it has the 510 threading on it. And once you put her back together again, uh, there we go. Works out really nicely. It's got a really good vaping to it. Like I said, I really like it. I've been on this now for, this is March the 6th of 2014. I bought this March 1st. My last cigarette was February 28th. And I've been vaping now solid for 6 days, and I really like it. I feel a lot better. I'm breathing a lot better. I'm not coughing like I was. I feel a lot better about myself doing it as well, so I'm proud of myself on that. But as far as this goes, the Kanger does come with the stainless steel tip, the drip tip, stainless steel. All this is stainless steel. It's got the Pyrex glass, which means just like with the Kanger 1 and the Kanger 3 that they've come out with, you can burn any juice in it. It doesn't matter, citric, it doesn't matter. It's not going to hurt the tank. The citric juices have a tendency to damage the plastic tanks, so you might want to be real cautious about that because personally, my personal opinion, if you're going to do anything that's got anything to do with citrus to it, seriously make sure you're using a glass tank and you can use any juice you want in them, whereas the plastic ones you have to be very careful about what you're going to put in it. But as far as this one, I walked into my local vape shop and I built it right there on the spot. I picked out the battery for it, I bought the head for it, and I pretty much just put it together myself. I didn't go in there with a starter kit. I went in there for exactly what I wanted. And this run me about, the head was $24.95 I think when I bought it, and the battery was like 25, so the whole setup was about $55, $57, taxes and all. But of course I bought juices to go along with it, so I run it up a little bit more than that. But this whole setup is about 55, $57, depending depending on where you buy it at, depending on exactly what the taxes are and all that. You're gonna run into different prices, but here in Alabama, this cost me about $55. But it was well worth it. I'm very happy with it. I have no complaints about it at all. It's not too airy. It's not too hard to drag on it. You get a lot of flavor with it. You get a lot of vapor with it. I will give you one hint: if you start vaping on it and for whatever reason you're not getting a real good flavor, you may want to change your atomizer out, or you might want to take it out and clean it real good, because usually when you get to that point, you got a bad um, atomizer, and if it's a bad atomizer, you're not going to get a good vaping out of it. But that is my review for the Kanger ProTank II. The next video, I promise, will be about how to clean this thing up. So just keep on watching and keep on vaping.